how do you beat 4 wide receiver tight formations? So
sure.
Let's show that right here.
So Farls, I want you to go to gun. I want non-tight doubles on gun. Literally the Gun Snugs. The Gun Snugs variety. So I want to show one of the big strengths that Gun Snugs has this year. It's the combination of the PA cross, and then I want to go to the wide receiver cross. So keep going down. So Steelers cross is the one I want. So show me that.
Okay.
And then your play action audible should be PA all cross. So show me that. Yes. So reset your play now.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what happens. This is a very popular play, and the way people run it is pretty simple. Fade B.
Okay.
Now, what you want to do is you want to hit one of the underneath mesh drags.
So
that's the key here.
It's hard for him to to take that away. People just hit him, and then he goes, you know what? Enough. I'm going to drop down, and I'm going to take away the mesh.
Fade B.
That pattern,
yep.
right?
And now here where this route gets really effective. Let this route develop, and you want to throw it when it gets to the right sideline.
B.
No, X.
X.
Because it's a deep cross.
Okay.
The drags get there, and then you have that space to throw that there.
Right.
With a user if you're trying to blitz. So that's where that comes into play.
Okay.
Now the next thing is the play action audible.
Got
it. Where you see people run this is they will block the halfback, slant Aiken.
Okay.
And then motion them out left and snap. So just like motion them out quick and then snap it. Okay. So here's what happens: is that B route. Yes, that opens, but that B route gets real toasty against zone, cover 3 zone.
So
I'll just go and show a replay because you'll see it.
I saw that.
Yeah. So here is against the zone. So you can see you have the 3 routes on that side that flood, and he gets great depth, and then the fade, you can see how the safeties condense in the middle, and he opens wide open, right? And then you have another underneath crosser with the motion out slant that gives you like a secondary read. But you also completed that underneath to the receiver. So my recommendation when playing against this, your job needs to be to slow down the quick snap throw to the drag, because when you have a spread set or you have more time to throw the drag, you run out of space really quickly to throw this drag because they get to the sidelines and then the drags become worthless.
Okay.
So when the timing is a lot quicker. So what you need to do, something as simple as a quarterback spy can be really helpful in slowing it down because you have to wait an extra second. So that's one tip that you could do to slow it down. Quarterback spy, that will slow down the initial snap throw to the drag. The next thing you could potentially do is if you did play man-to-man, a recommendation would be to drop both your D tackles or drop one of your D tackles into a flat zone, and then you would man up the other drag that causes problems because the D tackle will drop right into an area and help get over there, make a play of where that one drag is, and then you use with the other drag.
Right.
So the last tip that I would give is some type of hybrid style blitz from a cover 2. Play underneath, but then on top of it we call it cover 2 hawk. So what that is an old school defense that we once had in the game, that you had buzz zones on the outside with flat zones, and then you sent pressure, and then as a user defender, I sit right over the middle of the field here. So what this then does is it takes away the corners, the sidelines, and then you sit on the quick read in the middle of the field and take that away. And then
they don't have time to wait to throw deep because the pressure's coming in.
The strength of the compress set is that they can attack you in the direct, like deep middle pretty quickly because they're condensed. And then the way the formation is set up is they can get you to the sidelines.
So you like this play action quick audible, and then you like the initial play, the Steelers cross play here.
That's, primarily how I see people attacking is with that. So you just got to be able to, the key is to be able to slow down the initial drags.
Yeah, and it's tough. Like that's, how do I play short and deep at the same time was the question. So yeah, if you can use, the short is the most important early because once you take it away for a quick second, it's gone.
Yeah.
And then you need to get deep. And you need to think of the situations where if it's 3rd and 12, well then they're going to be looking deep and they can't really hit a drag.
Don't snap it here, Farls. This is something I would try here. This is something that could very well be, so something that like this could be the setup. So you're trying to bring pressure off the right edge. You got the hawks on the outside. You really want hard flats.
Right.
And then you have one spy, and then you use it in the middle of the field. Take away the quick drags. You throw the drags, go ahead. You're thrown into coverage. Like, you can't let them catch the drag and then be able to cut it upfield.
Right.
So that's where like the cover two hawk, which we're calling, is the hard flats on the outside with the buzzes behind it, and then you gotta take away the short snap throw to the drag.
All right, that's pretty good right there. Worth checking out and trying. You're going to see this scheme online a little bit, but that's one way you can slow down the gun tight.